Alright, hey guys, it's Bree from AZ. I know it's been a while and I thought I was going to get this up earlier, but again, we were dealing with funeral arrangements and things like that this week. So again, I'm sorry, but we are going to go ahead and do our December paycheck number 1 budget with me, which is actually today we got paid. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can see what is going on. Alright, so for this coming paycheck, and I'm using a Tool medium point gel pen. I believe somebody asked me in the description below last time what I was using, so these are the Tool gel pens. I was using a Tool metal barrel medium point ballpoint pen last time, but I really like how the gel is a little bit more brighter, so I started using this for my budget. So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of scoot my chair at an angle so I can write. So for the first part, it'll be my income. And we always budget that at $14.25 because I am salary and that hardly ever changes. And then my husband's income. Again, he is hourly, so his wages change depending on his hours. Unfortunately, this week, well, for the past 2 weeks, he's been, for 2 weeks he was sick. He thought he may have had corona, but he got tested and he was negative. But he still had a cough, so his work told him until he gets rid of the cough, he shouldn't return. So during that time, that's when his mother passed away. So now he's on bereavement. He's been on bereavement for 2 weeks now. So actually he hasn't been working. So his pay might be closer to this range at this time, but that's fine. We are doing pretty good. So our rollover, I'm expecting around $80. And then no, I don't think my son is giving any money this time, but I'll just put other because we have been getting donations and things from people, so I kind of want to account for that and what we spent in our income, although I might not really share that here, but in order to keep my budget on track, I need to account for it somewhere. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave other blank because I don't know exactly how much we have right now. Well, I do, but we still have money coming in and people giving us cash and things like that. So and since my husband is the oldest, he's the one that's been taking care of everything, and it's been quite a a busy situation for us, but we have everything ready to go. So our total income is going to be $2,585, and then we can go ahead and go down to our bills. Trying to make sure you guys stay in frame. Okay, so for our bills this week, we have our Desert Financial for our Audi, and that came out today, which is the 11th, and that is budgeted. We barely started making these payments, so I'm going to make sure that they stay the same. So right now we're budgeting at $370, and then we have our Disney Plus, which is due tomorrow. Again, for only a penny. I don't know why they just don't leave it on my Hulu account, but I don't know. That's just how it comes out. And then our personal loan, we have on the 14th, and that comes out at $408.72. And then we have our phone and Wi-Fi bill. That is due on the 15th. And we budget around $30 for right now. Again, because our tribe owns our telephone company here on the reservation, they are paying for Wi-Fi for right now because all of the children here are on online school. So those that can't afford it or those that need it are getting services right now for free. So right now we're just basically paying for our phone line that's open, which we don't even use, but it's an emergency in case sometimes my kids don't answer their cell phone, so calling the home phone is a lot louder and they can all hear it. So we have that in place. And then we also have my husband's Discover. That is also due on the 15th. And if you hear any banging or anything like that, like I mentioned before, my daughter's room is next to us, and she likes to open the drawers and the cabinets on her desk and play around with them while she's in class. I guess that's her like little tick that she has. And if she's speaking loudly or you can hear anybody talking, that's because she is online right now talking to her teacher and other students. So okay, Discover is $65 for my husband, and then my Amazon, and this is on the 18th. And this is my final payment. I'm finally paid off my Amazon card, so there's only $20.50 left on there. So hey, I'm so glad I got that done. I had this maxed out and I've been paying more out of my personal funding, but yes, I'm finally glad to be paid off this Amazon card. I would max it out, pay it down a little bit, and then add more to it, so it's always really been maxed out a lot. So I'm finally buckling down and not using it as much. I still order from Amazon, but I take it directly out of my checking account rather than applying it to my Amazon credit. So yay, I'm so happy for that. So no more Amazon as of next month. And then we have Hulu, which is due on the 21st, and that's been coming at $8.42. Again, this is gonna change because Verizon was paying our Disney Plus, but now I added it to my Hulu, so that price may change a little bit, plus the ESPN, whatever the bundle is. Anyway, that is going to be under my Hulu from now on, because I got a notice saying that my Verizon is no longer paying my Disney Plus for the year, or that promotion is over. However, I could go to a different unlimited plan and have it still be paid for, but I don't want to switch the unlimited plan I have now because I'm vested in it, so I get a lot more gigabytes than what the new plans have, so I don't want to mess with that. So anyways, let's move on. So for Best Buy, we have on the 22nd, and that is going to be at $50 as usual. And then we have, let me scoot up just a little bit, then we have my husband's Citibank, So for my husband's Discover and his Citibank, and I believe his Capital One card is what he's been using for all the funeral stuff. So once we calculate how much we actually got for donations and things like that, and the funeral fund from our tribe, then we'll go ahead and pay that down with the funds that we received from there. So for those of you that don't know, we live on the Gila River Indian Reservation, and our tribe gives us a funeral fund, which is $500 per funeral. So we got that, and then plus people have been donating money to us, so it's been kind of hectic trying to account for all that. So we've just been using credit cards for right now instead of trying to, you know, transfer from here to there and things like that. So hopefully by the end of this month, everything will all be zeroed out in that part. Well, not this month, but this pay period. And then we have, oh, that's also due on the 22nd. And I've upped this to 65. Well, actually I upped the Discover. This was always 65, but the Discover used to be 40. Now it's 65 because he pays for Sirius XM in both of our cars, and then he has Amazon Music. So him and my daughter use that, so they're on like a family plan. So I'm on it too, but I really don't listen to it as much as they do. I'm more of the YouTube person, so that's what I watch or have on all the time. And then we have our Progressive, which is our car insurance for both of our vehicles, and that is due on the 23rd, and that is going to be around $370 as well. So again, I'm budgeting a little up for our car payment and our Progressive, just because those are still quite brand new, and to get the plan situated, I want to make sure we just have enough in there. So we will go down to our variables. I'm trying to make sure that there's enough room to see. And my camera's a little bit higher than normal, so my neck is trying to stretch. So we go down to our variables, which I keep in our bills, which is our groceries and household. And we're budgeting at $400. And then we have our gas. Again, we keep at $175. Our eating out. Will remain at $200. And our miscellaneous unbudgeted will be $25. Okay, so that total now comes to $2,197.65. You subtract that from our total income, now gives us $387.35. So for our cash envelopes, okay, just making sure you guys are in frame again. And we have the $387.35, and we will be, my husband spending will be at $100. My spending will be at 60. And I'm bringing that down due to our bills are a bit higher this pay period, so I don't plan on doing a whole lot, so I'll go ahead and take the 60 unless I make more or one of us makes more. Then I could add that to mine and cover the difference in the actual, which would be the full 100. So then we have our car maintenance, and that's going to be at the $50. Then we have our emergency fund, and that will be at $20. Then we have our clothing, and that's at $20. Then we have vacation, that is $20. And our back to school, and I'm bringing that down to $20 this pay period due to, again, some of our bills are a little bit higher than normal. So sorry if you're seeing all of this underneath. Okay, so we have our total at $290, leaving us with a balance of $97.35. Okay, and now we will go down to, not down, but up to our sinking funds. Okay, and this pay period is 12/11/20. So we have our $97.35. So we only have 2 that we will be stuffing. Our anniversary, which will get $10, which is tomorrow, but is also my mother-in-law's funeral, so I don't think we'll be able to do anything this weekend due to it's going to be a very busy day tomorrow, and Sunday we'll probably need to rest up because we both go back to work next week. So and then my daughter's birthday is New Year's Eve, so we will go ahead and move that up. And this total is $20, leaving us with $77.35. And then we'll bring that down to our snowball debt. Which is always $50, and this will be $50, and our remaining balance will be $27.35. So we won't be putting anything into extra savings at this time, leaving with us with $27.35. Okay, again, if we have anything left over from our variables or some of these change in some kind of way, then we'll put that towards our savings, or if we have extra income up in here, then we can go ahead and put that towards our savings. But as of right now, with our lowest end of the budget, we won't be putting anything towards savings at this time. So there's our budget. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be filming my closeout to November paycheck number 2 right after this. Okay guys, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.